So it is around 6:41. We're supposed to be on the road by now, but we're not. We're still home. Anna's taking a shower really quick. But we're packed up. We're taking our new baby, Jarvis. She's all packed up. We're actually heading to Florida in a Tesla. It's the first time us doing this. Well, we've been to Florida before, but we're heading to Florida in a Tesla, so we have like 10 stops to do to charge. We might stop in South Carolina to spend the night, just because by the time we're going to see my mom. By the time we go see my mom at, let's say, by the time we get to my mom's house in Orlando, we're not near the stupidity of Miami and Tampa. By the time we get to Orlando, where my mom is at, it'll be like 4 in the morning. So we might end up stopping in South Carolina or Georgia, probably Savannah area. Get some sleep and get up the next day and just keep going, or we might just keep driving straight through. So we're going to document everything. We're going to document the trip. We're going to document our stops and see how it is. I got a sap on my car. So should be fun. And I have my crazy kids, so it should be fun. Where are we going?
Florida!
What are we taking to Florida?
Everything.
No, we're not taking everything. What kind of car are we taking to Florida?
The Tesla.
What is the Tesla? Does the Tesla take gas or electric?
Electric.
So we have 10 stops. Are you guys excited for the stops? To charge the car up, get some food, use the bathroom, and then get back on the road?
I got my grandma.
Are you gonna see grandma?
Yeah.
You excited to see grandma? Okay. Let's eat, okay? And then we're gonna go. Mommy's almost done, so then we can go. And then we're all gonna document this whole thing. We're gonna record and document the whole thing.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow? What?
What? Alright, so we finally made it into the car. I have Waze and the Tesla navigation going. Girls are in the back. Navigation's already in. This is to the first supercharger. It's gonna take an hour and a half because it's in Jersey. We'll get there with 20%. So
Because we got my grandma.
we'll get there with 20%. So hopefully, I think we'll be fine. First stop, Jersey. We charge in those 2 stops over there. 1 and 2. No, stalls. Stall A and B in this stop. Don't use. It was giving me only 1 kilowatt. B, 2A and 2B. We're up. We only have 5 minutes to charge. And then we're off to the next stop, which is an hour from now, which is fine. But drive has been fine. A little crazy in New York. Autopilot autopilot all the way down. We're good. Hannah's getting scared. I still don't like the way the Tesla does the autopilot on the curves. It kind of scares me. Does it scare you? Isabel's been up the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, just listening to our conversation. Samantha has her ears on.
It's good she has her ears on.
But we'll be here for 5 more minutes and then we'll hit the road, stop at Delaware, and then keep going out from there.
Now, a lot of y'all don't understand the work that we put in now. From the road to the shows to the interviews, I guess we got some fans now. I've been away from my loved ones for about a month at the least. To know my mama home praying is a comfort for me. I'm fighting every day to be the man I wanted to be. They say the devil won't be happy, yet he coming for me. I give him hell before they put me in heaven. I wanted Chevy Chevelle ever since I was like 7. So I'm stepping with my best and I'm attempting to attain not just the earthly goods, I'm talking heavenly things. That's on my everything. I won't let it steal my soul. Tell my people I'm feeling confident than ever before. That's the real. It's been days chasing days now. Jesus slide, slide. Jesus go, go. Papa was a rolling stone. Slide, slide. Go, go. Can you see my face? See my face now. Jesus slide, slide. Second go, go. Papa say to hold you on. Slide, slide. Living out a suitcase, I'm on the road now. Living out a suitcase, I'm on the road now. It's a lot up on my mind, I need to slow it down. It's a lot up on my mind, I need to slow it down. Coming through your city for a good time. Coming through your city for a good time. Pray to God we make it, we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Questioning my motives for arriving in this moment. What is it worth to gain the world and lose your soul? I'm on the road, but did I ever even own it? All I know is I ain't knowing. Feeling like a man without a place to lay my head, or I bury it in the sand. Am I too close to the ledge? Am I too close to the dead that I'm becoming them instead? Doing my part to resurrect and intersect with heaven. Feeling the earth's breath. This is the worst yet. No, I'm not perfect, but why am I here with you while my son is taking his first steps? Wife say I feel distant cause of the distance, and I just wanna be a man full of commitment. Sole provider and avoid any resentment. If I'm not the change I wanna see, I can't make a difference.
Days chasing days now. Jesus slide, slide. Jesus go, go. Papa was a rolling stone. Slide, slide. Go, go. Can you see my face? See my face now. Slide, slide. Second go, go. Papa say to hold you on. Living out a suitcase, I'm on the road now. Living out a suitcase, I'm on the road now. It's a lot up on my mind, I need to slow it down. It's a lot up on my mind, I need to slow it down. Coming through your city for a good time. Slide, slide. Pray to God we make it, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
We'll be alright.
Take it how you wanna take it, you know I can figure. I'm just a rustic couch potato, bring it home to bacon. Whenever I am on the road, it's hard to practice patience until I go toe to toe with the show, and that's motivation. When I meet a person after that, like, yo, we glad you're here. I'm like, that's nice to know, but you are unaware of the fear that I can't.
Alright, so we're in Virginia. Stuck in traffic. We're literally stuck in traffic. Best invention ever. This is the best thing ever made for being stuck in traffic. It's just, I haven't done shit. Just literally here, just making sure nobody hits me, making sure the car stays. You know, I don't have to make sure the car stays anywhere. The car is doing whatever it's doing. Then you have idiots like the one in front of me, just wants to cut me off even though there's a straight line.
Chuito.
Of course, he's Hispanic and Puerto Rican, so it's like that. I'm related to him somehow.
Maybe that's your tío.
Right. I do have family in Maryland, so we're stuck in traffic. Our next stop for charging, we've been driving for 2.5 hours. Next stop for charging is in 10 minutes. It's gonna take 15 minutes to charge us to get to the next point, which is fine. We'll probably stay a little bit longer there. We're doing good with the range. The range is more of, that's what we're working with there. You don't get there with 34%. We've been pretty good in consumption. So this is better than gas. Like, seriously, better than gas. Like, it's. I don't mind the stops. I don't think the kids mind the stop. I don't think the wife minds the stop either. Gives us time to just get out the car for a minute, use the bathroom, stretch our legs, get a little bit of energy to keep going straight. It's can't complain. Get it walking in. The only thing with this whole corona thing is kind of concerning, right? Because
Exercise.
okay, we're gonna have to take control because we're merging lanes here.
Yep.
So next update will be when we're at the charger. All the chargers have been good except the one in Jersey. That charger, one of the chargers was kind of shitty. It was only giving me like a kilowatt, which that meant it's gonna charge me up in 3 hours for 50%. I was like, nope. Moved it over, we're all good. So next update when we get in 10 minutes when we get to the next spot. And it's been recorded with the other camera, so you got some good footage. See you next time. See you in a few minutes.
Right here?
Watch the ocean kiss the moon. Run away with me, where the morning paints the scene. Where the fire with the glow. We found love we won't let go. In the twilight of the night, see the colors burst in the sky. Watch the world fade away. We're wide awake, searching through the stars for magic from afar. Look inside, you'll see the magic's underneath.
stop in Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mount.
Right, we're gonna stop at a Marriott just because we're tired and you know still have 10 hours left to go, and then gives my time for my mom to do what she needs to do. Blah blah blah. I was gonna record when we got to Virginia, but that fucking supercharger's just sketchy all around. I love Wawa, but I don't understand why we're there. And it was just sketchy. I always feel uneasy when I'm in Virginia, except Virginia Beach. To the people that might be watching this in Virginia, my apologies, but you guys sketch the shit out of me now. Jarvis, slow down. So now we're gonna go there. We got like an hour and some change left. We're gonna go there. This is supercharger right down the street from the hotel, and we're gonna charge it to at least 90%. Before I could turn on sensory mode and turn on the alarms and all the cameras, like that we know what's going on in the car. We probably will sleep in and start early tomorrow, like at 8 o'clock or earlier, depends how we feel. Girls will get some sleep, wifey will get sleep.
How do you call her wifey?
Because she's my wifey. You don't like that? What do you want me to call her?
Wife.
I don't like that.
Just call her my wife.
I'm not gonna call her that. You call her that.
Call her what?
Wife.
Thanks, Isabel.
Sammy is chilling. We're looking at the music. We're listening to some music. Listen to a podcast.
How is it, girls back there?
Hot.
Hot?
You're hot?
1 minute you're hot, next minute you're cold.
She has blankets on.
When we were young, we burned like summer suns. Our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us. We never knew the sky beyond the blue. We turned the page, our story became a world brand new. You and I, we have found what we've been missing. You and I, it feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake, it's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here. You and I, we have found what we've been missing. Open wide, the future's on our side. We'll touch the stars, we'll follow our hearts into the light. Walk with me, and we'll be all we need. Your hand in mine, our song undefined, our world alive.
We're still in North Carolina. It's our last stop in North Carolina before we hit South Carolina. Then we have another stop in South Carolina. We have 2 stops in South Carolina. We have one in Savannah, which I don't want to stop in that charger just because I heard bad things about it's always packed and stuff like that. So hopefully we get there. There's a mall attached to it, so we can go there, right? So hopefully that's good. Woman, Isabel is in the restroom. Anna's taking her. I got little Samantha there.
No. It's me.
It's been a good trip so far. Autopilot is the best thing ever invented. I think every car should have it, or everyone should just buy Teslas. Like that, we have more chargers. The range anxiety is not a real thing. The way I see it is, if I was putting gas, I would still be stopping every single time my gas tank hits around half a tank or a quarter of a tank to just fill up. There's literally chargers all the way down, so I haven't had an issue. We're stopping for from let's say 25 to 10 minutes. There's enough to charge. It's charging up really quick. I stay a little bit longer. I do a half an hour. By the time I go into the restroom, get something to drink or eat, the girls do their thing, the car's already ready to go. So there's not a big range anxiety. It's not a real thing. For those people that say range anxiety is a real thing, they're pretty much lying, or you're not planning your trip out the right way. But we'll be hopefully in my mom's house by 8 o'clock tonight, according to the navigation. And then full week there, just chilling. Then we might come back home Saturday night after 4th of July, or we'll come back home Sunday morning, first thing in the morning. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We stayed over last night at a hotel, so let's see. All right, guys. See you next update.
We found what we've been missing, you and I. It feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake. It's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here, you and I. We found what we've been missing. We have found what we've been missing, you and I. It feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake. It's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here, you and I. We have found what we've been missing.
Alright, so we're in Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is actually one of my favorite places. We did the supercharger in Savannah, Georgia, which is in the airport. It was actually pretty empty, which everybody always says is pretty packed. It's pretty empty. But we saw fighter jets, which I didn't record. But also, because the chargers are, I think, Gen 2, they're a little slow. So we're doing another stop for like 15 minutes. And then we do a stop in Jacksonville, and then we should be where we need to be at. I have the two little girls back there. And then I have wifey being the pilot. Well, co-pilot.
Thank you, pilot.
Well, she's actually the pilot because she doesn't trust Jarvis to drive us.
That's you.
She doesn't trust Jarvis to drive us, even though he's been knocking it out of the park.
What?
So,
She gets scared. She gets scared a lot when we put Jarvis on.
yeah, I don't know why.
She's like, oh my god.
So, alright, next stop will be an hour. We'll help you then.
Rising sun hits the sky, see it open before us. Take these hopes, hold them high. step takes you closer. Oh, 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 oh. The stars will show us. Oh, oh, oh. It's all waiting for us. Every turn a living color. Heaven knows what we'll discover. A story in the making. The world is ours for the taking.
Open fields, distant shores, every anticipation. Getting lost, we'll explore with no hesitation. Oh, 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 oh. The stars will show us. Oh, 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 oh. It's all waiting for us.
Every turn a living color. Heaven knows that we'll discover a story in the making. At the start of something later than we could uncover. Holding on to all this wonder. A story in the making. The world is ours for the taking.
Rising sun hits the sky.
Take these hopes and hold them high. Every turn a living color. Heaven knows that we'll discover a story in the making. At the start of something later than we could uncover. Holding on to all this wonder. A story in the making. The world is ours for the taking. A story in the making. The world is ours for the taking.